Hey everyone, this is Kunal from ThinkDigit, and today we have the Moto X. It is the bigger brother of the Moto G, as they say. So this is like a quick first impressions video, and we take a look what's inside the box. Uh, it opens up like a bookcase. This is the phone. We'll just have a look at that. Inside, you have all your basic, booklets and all, your warranty and the regular stuff. There is a pair of headphones. These are not in-ear ones. These are just normal, with a sponge covering. There is a charger with two USB ports, uh, standard micro USB port, and I think this is probably the SIM ejecting tool. There you go. Pretty neat. So let's keep all of these aside and take a look at the Moto X. This does run on the latest 4.4.2 KitKat update. Uh, the size and the form factor of the Moto X is much more compact than the Moto G. Somehow it feels really slim and really less thicker than the Moto G. Comparing the Moto X with the Moto G, the Moto X is on your left, the white one, and the Moto G is in the black. You can see it's almost the same size, you know, but the Moto X is slightly slimmer, feels a little compact and less heavy than the Moto G. Moto G, it has a quad-core processor and this has a dual-core processor, but the performance seems almost same, which we will be posting in the review of the Moto X soon. But this is like a quick comparison. As you can see, there is a screen size difference. The Moto X has a 4.7 inch and the Moto G has a 4.5 inch. But even though after having a similar size factor, you can see the bezel, underneath the screen. The Moto G has a bigger one and the Moto X has a smaller one. So the Moto G is a smaller, device, but it still feels bulky. And the Moto X, on the other hand, is quite compact and much more slim compared to the Moto G. We tried a bunch of benchmarks and a bunch of games on it. The display is a 4.7 and 720 display, so this is not a full HD display, same as the Moto G, but it is slightly bigger, which brings down the pixel per inch of the display. Uh, when we compared the Moto G, we saw that the distance between what do you call it, bezel, slightly slimmer, um, very light, not as heavy as the Moto G. You can see the back. This does look textured, but it is smooth. The texture is probably underneath a layer, but it does give a very nice look to it. It doesn't slip out of the hand that much. It offers a decent grip. Although if you have a little sweaty palms and it might slip out of your hand. The overall, the UI and the Android works perfectly smooth. There's no issues whatsoever. It's pretty much stock Android, so there aren't any issues regarding there's no lag, there's no glitches, nothing, not whatsoever. Pretty smooth. Let me just show you that it is definitely running on Android KitKat 4.4.2. You can see. Considering our first impressions, we really like the Moto X, slightly better than the Moto G, probably because it is, kind of compact, much compact than the Moto G. And coming down to the specifications, it doesn't have a quad-core processor like the Moto G. It has a dual-core Snapdragon processor, which is as powerful as the quad-core processor which runs on the Moto G. It has the same 2 GB RAM. At the back, the camera is a 10 megapixel, which is the double the resolution which we had seen on the Moto G. It does have a flash and the speaker, a nice Motorola logo. The nice little curve at the back does remind of the Moto G, but it still, I would say that it is, again, I would say that it's much more compact. It's a little lighter. Um, if given a choice between the Moto G and the Moto X, I would definitely go for the Moto X. Uh, we will be giving like a proper in-depth review of it. We'll test out some games, we'll test out some benchmarks, and we will come back with another video. So do check out for that. And for now, again, I would say a pretty good option. If you're looking for a slightly larger phone than the Moto G, Moto X is a great option.